Hey guys, so I actually am back this week. I am not taking a break, like I said. We're gonna keep this going. And this is the 6-month personal trainer update video that I have promised. So I actually have some points written down of, because obviously it's been like 7 months at this point now. So I have some points written down of like the things that I want to talk about, and I have so much footage to go through. I have TikToks, I have videos, Instagram stories, I have vlog footage, like everything. So all of that's gonna be in this video, and I'm gonna try and explain the best I can, like the progress and everything going on, because it's a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna break it down by the first 3 months and then the last 3 months, because the dynamic really changed after the first 3 months, I feel like. So yeah, so for the first 3 months, the only bullet points I put was like how I felt the diet changing and the workouts, because that's basically everything was okay. So for the first 3 months, we changed a lot with the diet, in the sense of, I even have a clip of Manny explaining it.
The transformation is gonna take like 3 months. So the only thing that's gonna change next month is I'm gonna cut her carbs in half and boost up her protein. And then in the third month, I'm just gonna keep the protein high, and then the carbs, keep them up there. And then from there, we just cut. Carb cycling, that's how she's gonna get lean. Lean machine.
So basically, there was like the first month he was just kind of getting me used to eating that many times a day. The second month is when he started changing things up a bit, and then after the third month, the carb cycling. And he said the first 3 months is where like the most transformation happens, and I think that's why we had most of like the diet fluctuation that we did. And then the workouts, I saw him only like twice a week at that point. The first like week or two, I only saw him once. And then I decided to go ahead and start seeing him twice a week. And so we would do one leg day and one upper body day every week.
She's buff. Hallie! Look at Hallie chasing gains, not feelings. Look, she said fuck him. Or her, fuck.
Oh my God, I just finished my workout. This is day number 5 that I've been with Manny. I've been with him for 3 weeks now. We did upper body, fucking dead, but I'm down 7 pounds. But I just finished my workout for the day. We did legs today. And oh my God, he killed me. But we're at 204 right now. And as far as pounds, so he's gonna change my diet a little bit. There we go. 203.
It's 202, but the camera weighs.
Yeah, that's true. It was just 202.
It was just 202.
We are 10 pounds down. 10 pounds down. We are at the end of week 7 with Manny. So yeah. All right, so we just finished our last session of the 3-month mark.
Yeah.
So many more to go. How do you like being my trainer? That's what I want to ask.
It's dope.
You like it?
I love what I do. I do everything for this stuff.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
And I don't complain too much, do I?
No.
Nah. I just kind of push through, and he has to yell at me every once in a while.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. So many more months to go, but this is the month 3 update. And that was just kind of how it was the first 3 months. It was pretty consistent for the most part. I remember the first couple weeks he only had me do like 6 minutes of the Stairmaster, and I remember like some of the workouts just like always had to use the lightest weights. I always had to, you know, just get used to it. And then I also remember we used to always train outside when he switched over to Infinite Training Systems from the self-made training facility. So we'd always train outside, because I'd always see him at like 10 a.m. I'd already eaten a meal by the time I'd seen him, one of the meals, because I felt like I couldn't work out without one, because I felt like I didn't have enough energy for it. It was interesting. Editing Hallie here to jump in real fast and say like my point behind that was the second half, like the 4 to 6 months, we trained more inside. I started seeing him at 6 a.m. I wasn't eating before I saw him, so that way I was actually like fasted when I went to go train with him. Like very different after the first 3 months. But after the 3 months, I remember just like, I had dropped, I believe, 12 pounds in the first 3 months. I think I have footage of me like saying that. Manny, we're at 3 months.
From show. I'm kidding. Yeah, you're in 3 months of training now.
Yeah, so I actually wore an outfit that I wore on the first week to see like the difference.
Oh really? That's cool.
I'm gonna make you make a TikTok with me later.
Okay, cool. Do it.
But we're gonna go check my weight now to see where I'm at.
What's your weight?
This is 198.
198, good, fuck yeah.
So I was at 210 when I first started.
Hell yeah, already down 12 pounds. That's good. Eating 6 meals a day, that's solid as hell.
But I dropped 12 pounds in the first 3 months, and I remember just like being so excited. I was under 200 finally, and I was like super stoked by it. So yeah, I feel like the first 3 months were like super consistent for the most part, other than the diet. The diet was like the one thing that was like super like changing every month to month, and that there was a purpose for it. So he was getting me prepared for a lot of stuff for this last 3 months that I've been seeing him for that. So the first 3 months, it was definitely, and I felt happy that the diet would change a little bit, like the amount and the proportions of it, just because I had to get used to eating that way at first, because I wasn't used to eating the same stuff every single day. With the workouts, I definitely always felt like super defeated during the workout. I always felt super like, but I always felt great afterwards. And I remember I would always like sit in the car and like try and vlog afterwards and just be like, oh my God, I feel so good now, this and that, but he killed me. Like my arms are noodles, my legs are noodles, this and that, this and that. And that happened a lot the first 3 months. And then after that third month is really when people started like complimenting me, seeing a difference in me, as like has gone on. The last 3 months though, so this is like 4 through 6, that's when the dynamic kind of changed a little bit, in a sense where the diet started staying pretty consistent. There was like 2 weeks that I was getting ready for a photo shoot, and he did like cut my carbs like really low for a bit, only because of the photo shoot. Right after that, he put me back where I needed to be. We kind of stayed steady, and then he dropped it a little bit, but it's been like that for like a good month, I want to say. And then I think he said he might cut it a little bit more, but I'm still eating the 6 times a day. I'm still eating quite a bit of food. My metabolism is just speeding up now, so we don't have to do like the carb cycling like we used to. We don't have to like change it as much as we used to. I feel like it's been pretty more consistent, and I've been able to go longer periods of time on the same like thing. Also, the last 3 months we've been able to do cheat meals. So I finally started getting cheat meals, and that was really exciting. I've had In-N-Out a couple times. I've had sushi. I've had Cane's one time. I've had Chipotle. I'm having Chipotle actually today for a cheat meal. So I started eating some of that again, and I was super excited to finally start getting cheat meals, because at this point I've been eating the same thing every day for like 4.5, 5 months, and then I finally started getting cheat meals, and I was like, oh thank God, it finally can happen. So we finally started being able to do that as well, because basically my metabolism is sped up to where it needs to be now. So I was able to start doing that to help that even further. And also after he like cut what he needed to do, where I'm at right now, I like immediately started dropping a pound like every single day essentially. It was kind of crazy. And then once I plateaued a little bit is when I got a cheat meal again, and then we've just kind of stayed consistent from there, and I've been like losing like a consistent amount of weight. We also started doing the in-body screen testing to show like my percentage, and I'll show like pictures on the side of like examples of what the sheet looks like, but it just shows like your, you know, muscle mass versus like the fat percentage, and then the skeletal mass and all that stuff. So I've been doing those scans like once a week. I also had to start doing measurements as well as weight checks. So we've been actually measuring like my waist, my hips, lower stomach, chest, just to get all the measurements in to see how the inches are dropping as well, instead of just the weight, because my weight fluctuates a little bit here and there, where there will be days that I don't sleep as well, and all of a sudden I'm like 2 pounds heavier for no reason. It's just because I didn't sleep. But the measurements really show the progress still and how much that has been. So I've been having to do daily check-ins with those, weekly in-body test, daily weights, as well as the progress pictures once a week as well. So before it was just progress pictures, and then we'd weigh myself after a bit every once in a while. And then now it turned into like daily check-ins, as well as some weekly check-in stuff that I had to do. So it's definitely been a lot more involved with it, but you can also see a bigger difference happening in me right now, which is why it makes sense that that's happening. And it's been a pretty consistent rate that I've been dropping recently, because now I am basically almost 40 pounds down. I'm 39 pounds down right now, almost 40 pounds. And now it's been like 7 months at this point. So it just shows like it started speeding up a little bit after the first 3 months, for sure. This is also when the last, like, after like month 4 is when I really started to notice, like, I noticed it before in the first 3 months that I started losing enough to like drop a pant size or 2, but now it's like I used to wear like an extra large t-shirt, now I'm in like a medium t-shirt, and it's just consistently like I'm dropping a lot of sizes now. It's not just a little bit anymore. I've been dropping a lot in sizes. It's getting a lot more noticeable. People who have only known me for even a month at this point or seen me because of work or anything, they even have noticed like a change in me tremendously, even just knowing me for that. But the first like few months, it took a long time before people started saying anything. Now it's like I get comments every single week. Every single week I get comments about my progress and how good I'm doing. People at the gym are always like commenting on it. People at my work are always commenting on it. People online are always responding to my stories now. And it's been a thing where I do have an Instagram highlight showing my progress. You can see like slowly it just where it started happening more, and you can start seeing how my gym clothes even started fitting me differently. And there's some old gym clothes I used to wear that I don't wear anymore because I can't, and it's just been a big change in that case. So definitely the last 3 months also, like, my mindset's shifted a lot more. Before I was like super focused on just losing the weight and being healthy, losing the weight, being healthy. Now I also just enjoy going to the gym. I get really upset when I don't get to go to the gym. I am in the habit of just like food is fuel at this point. Like, yeah, I get my cheat meals and I love my cheat meals and I savor those when I get them, but now I actually get them so I can have that treat every once in a while, which makes up for that. But then other than that, I am really busy all the time. I try to keep myself as busy as possible, always doing stuff, always hanging out with friends, always going to work, always doing something, trying to do something. And with that, it's easier to have food that's already prepared, I've noticed. So it's easy just to have that mentality, like food is fuel. And I just bring it with me all the time. Like, I have so many clips of me just like bringing my bag of food to the beach to make sure that I'm sticking on the meal plan. It's pretty funny. I actually have quite a few people who ask me what I do as far as like my meal plans when I'm hanging out with people. So I just always bring it with me, plan. Like, I am going to the beach right now with some friends and I have all my meals and stuff like in here ready to go. And also getting it in the timely manner that I need to, like about every, I have to eat every like 2 to 3 hours essentially. So it's one of those things that it's been more that mentality where it's a habit. It's a part of my life. I've made it more the lifestyle versus like the first 3 months, it was more like surprising. It was new. I was getting used to it. But these last 3 months, it's definitely been more of just my life now and the lifestyle that I'm going in. And once I hit my goal weight that I want to be at, I'm still gonna be going to the gym. I'm still gonna be training. I'm still gonna be, focusing on that. Just to keep that up and also to keep that lifestyle, because it really is a lifestyle. If I just stop immediately afterwards, what's going to happen? So it's gonna change. The dynamics really changed on it a lot, and it's definitely showed a lot more, and my mood has been better because of it. I've gotten more used to it. It's second nature at this point to be doing that. And then I also started doing fasted cardio every day that I don't see Manny. So it's just, I'm going to the gym at least once a day, and the fasted cardio is not that much. So it's okay that I'm going every day. As of right now, it's just been more of a routine for me now. And the fasted cardio, actually, before, even this morning, I was dead when I woke up. I slept in I turned off my alarm and went back to sleep for another hour. I was so tired today. But by the time I woke up, I went and did my fasted cardio, came back, and all of a sudden I was fine. I was awake, I was ready for the day, got ready, we're good. So it's helped my mood a lot, it's helped me a lot. And also at the same time, I have been going through therapy. So for me, I was working on myself mentally at the same time. So it was easier of a transition where some people can develop unhealthy habits while they're doing something like this. And for me, it was really easy to keep consistency and keep healthy habits and keep this in a good mindset because I was mentally working on myself as well. My confidence has gone through the roof. I have been really taking care of myself a lot more, understanding the importance of that. And so it has turned into an entire lifestyle for me versus like the first 3 months I was very focused on just like the pound drop, the pound drop, the pound drop. But now it's literally just a lifestyle for me. It's literally just, it is what it is. I eat the same things every day. I go to the gym. I feel good about myself, and that's what matters. So it's gotten to a point where I am in the habit of it, and I want my life to stay like this for a bit. So it's really exciting. And now I have been taking even further steps to take care of myself and focus on other things I want to focus on and incorporate this into my life. Just like part of my brand now is going to become fitness related stuff and like food related stuff, just for that reason, to incorporate that into showing you guys this is my life. So it's been super exciting to see how that changed a lot and how more used to it I got and how much more confident I am. I remember I used to go to the gym and I'd always wear like t-shirts and feel the need to cover up because I didn't like how I felt. I didn't always take pictures all the time, and then after a couple months I started taking pictures, and then now it's like I take pictures all the time whenever I want in like my gym clothes, and I go in just like my leggings and sports bra and call it a day. So yeah, it's been really cool to see how that's changed. And I also do have like before and after pictures showing like the very first week as well as the 6-month mark. Well, I also have sets where it's like you see the first week, the 22-pound mark, and the 35-pound mark, which is essentially where that 6.5 month mark is. So I have those pictures as well that I'm going to be putting up here on the screen. So yeah, you can definitely just see like a huge difference, and mentally huge difference. I remember I went back purposely before I even started filming this right now. I went back and watched the old like I hired a personal trainer video that I made on my YouTube channel, and I noticed where I was at, my mentality. You can hear the difference in how I'm looking, talking, and like just the overall, there's just a very different vibe that happened with it. And also I think even though I took a few months off of YouTube and I didn't really want to, and it was because of work mostly, I feel like now that I'm back, you can see a shift in what's happened over the last few months, and now I can come back just better than ever, stronger than ever. And you can see the difference between where I am now and where I was like 4 months ago. So it really just shows like that huge difference. And I think the personal trainer video that came out 6 months ago. So you can see the huge difference between that video and this video, and it will be linked down below. So if you want to go back and watch it to see where I was at 6 months ago, you can, and then come back and revisit the rest of this video, or watch this first and then watch that just to see the difference. But it's just been a really cool journey, and Manny's helped me a lot. Me and Manny are like, Manny's a bud, he's great. And yeah, it's really cool that this has like become more of a lifestyle for me. Manny's really trying to convince me to do a bikini competition next year, and I don't know yet if that's gonna happen. We're gonna see. But he keeps, from day one, I have footage of him saying it like months ago.
Guys, in 5 weeks or less, it's gonna be full of Arsenal equipment, aka the best type of equipment for bodybuilding. So stay tuned, and Hallie Siobhan is gonna compete in 2022. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine, you never know. Hey, you never know.
Yeah. But he's been trying to convince me of this forever, and he's like, once you hit the 150 mark, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And I was like, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But it's just been great that this is my life now. This is the mentality. All the people at the gym are like family to me, or they're friends to me, and I get to talk to them all the time. Like I get to see them 3 times a week. I'm getting to really know these people, and I'm gonna really know Manny, and like also just focus on myself the way I needed to be focusing on myself this whole time. And I'm finally just like so comfortable and confident in where I am with stuff like that, and it's really great to see. It's been a huge change. And also I have friends that are doing like the same kind of thing. They're super focused on like they're working out and like eating pretty healthy and consistent too, and they respect my diet and respect me where I am at as well. And I have cut out anyone who couldn't support that. So it's been really good. So I guess that's the 6-month update. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I do have other videos obviously ready that are going to be more pre-filmed stuff. This is me checking in now with footage for over the last 6 months. And then the next video I think is going to be my 21st hangover vlog that I was supposed to upload like 3 months ago. So you guys will see that as well. But yeah, I guess until next time, bye cats.